In today's story, we heard how the father greeted his son on his return with a hug. A hug is something that we give to people when we want to show we care and want them to feel better. In today's prayer time, we're going to think of somebody who we know who at the moment we would love to give a hug to. Each of you needs to come up with someone who you know is perhaps unwell, lonely, struggling with schoolwork, or who just needs a hug for another reason. Each of you will pray for that person during the prayer time, which Matt will lead later. But we want you to carry on praying for them in the week. And to remind you to do that, when CAYOS has finished, you can make a little prayer hug card. Because you can't hug the person at the moment, we would love you to send a hug message with the hands showing that hug to your friend or your family member. After CAYOS has finished, we'd like you to make these items, and I'll show you now how you're going to do that. To make the prayer card, your reminder, you need a piece of coloured card cut across an A4 sheet. You can either use coloured or white, it doesn't matter. The width of it will depend on the size of the hands that you use. You can draw around your own hands, or you can do as I have and print them from the computer. You'll need a face to go at the top in the centre of the card. I found some in magazines, but you can draw your own. You'll also, if you've used coloured card, want a white piece of paper to go in the middle so that you can write on it. The first thing you need to do is fold your card in 3 so that it will stand up. Stick the white paper in the middle, and onto that you will write the name of your friend or the person you're praying for, and if you want to, briefly what it is you want to pray for. Then cut your hands out. When you've done that, you need to stick them onto the card at the back, one on either end. When you've decided on the head you want, that then sticks above the centre section. Stand that somewhere in your house where you will see it regularly as a reminder that you need to send a hug prayer for your friend. To make the hug that you're going to send to your friend, you will want a piece of A4 paper that you have cut lengthways. The width of that will depend on the size of the hands you use. You want it to be about the same width as the hands. Write your message on that piece of paper and then concertina the paper from end to end. You can make the concertina as tight or as loose as you want. When you've concertinaed your paper and decorated your hands to look attractive, you stick the hands on the end, just like you did with your prayer reminder. Now you need to either deliver that to the person, or you need to pop it in the post in an envelope with the address that I'm sure your mum or dad will help you find. When they receive that, they will know that you're sending them a hug. Enjoy.